Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are here live at the Canadian Grand Prix here in Montreal, Canada. I don't know if that's true or not, but I like saying it. And I see Rolexes going by. This is definitely an elitist event here at this show right here. I see Alfa Romeo, and anytime you see Alfa Romeo, you know that there is something going on with the Russian mafia. This is just unbelievable. I can't believe that we are here looking at this beautiful dog leg with the red tires. The greatest elitist event in the world is known as Formula One, and we are watching them. I don't understand it. You see, actually, I was wrong about that. I'm sorry, Alpha. I'm sorry, Romeo. Not the Russian mafia, the Italian mafia. We all see the green, white, and red on the back of the wing as this car flies around the racetrack. And this is so fun, so entertaining for us to sit here and view these things go around this. We should be so privileged. We should be paying thousands and millions of dollars to watch these cars go around the racetrack. Thousands of dollars. Thousands. I can't believe that I'm not saying this enough. This is the Alfa Romeo team, believe it or not. So direct connection with the Italian mob family as he works down the, I believe this is the front straightaway. Pretty long. They get going a little bit. You see it 194, 95, a couple mile an hour short of the greatest race cars in the country at Indianapolis, the Indy cars. You know, they run 245 miles an hour. These are nothing but a bunch of bitches running around here on their high-class little elitist stage here, running 195. What a bunch of bitches with the red tires. Look at them with the dual stripe. Do you see the dual stripe on this guy's piece? A bunch of elitists. I swear to God. The Bilderberg group. No, I mean, I would say, you know, there's a lot of groups involved here. There is no such thing as a non-elitist group in motorsports. At least in NASCAR, it's a bunch of old, white supremacist groups from the olden days. But we're not. That's a joke. I promise. I'm lying. A joke. I promise. Allah. I swear. Oh God, I said Allah, and then I saw Qatar Airways. I'm definitely not going to make it to the morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is not going to happen. I think we're not going to survive. This is definitely not good. Something that's interesting on this little map to the bottom right, you see it, how it's got red highlighted. I'm guessing that means you're not supposed to pass or something. And then you got yellow, hello fellow, or get back Jack, or something like that. But this is a very interesting thing here. So this guy we're riding with, he's a complete bum. He's riding in 6 right now in this Romeo car, this Hemi 112006. First of all, how can you support a name like Hemi, which is American, and then drive an Alfa Romeo car and support the Italian mob family of this world? I cannot believe it. So this track's pretty interesting. We got a interesting, a retard dog leg right there. Oh, can I not say that? I mean, honestly, in that scenario, I actually mean what I just said. Then we have a long, stretched out dog leg, which I don't know if that has to do with any kind of BBC situation. But we did say long and stretched out. So, I mean, we're just going to stop right there. Anyway, next to the next car, because that guy can't drive. And somehow we jump right back on to a Alfa Romeo teammate here. This Toxic Zero. I remember F-Zero as a kid playing games, but these guys are on a next level of depression. They're playing Formula One, one of the most elitist groups in the world, overrated drivers by far. The nepotism and monarchy needed to be a Formula One driver is beyond comprehension. I mean, you have that Verstappen, who was in the sport at 17. Do you know how many old, rich trillionaires you have to suck off to get in that position? I mean, it is sad what that guy had to do. We all need to have sympathy for that Verstappen guy, because he did some really sick things, probably some Epstein Island type situations to get into that race car that he is currently in, to even be able to perform on the level that he is performing. So it looks like checkered flag has flown here on qualifying, and this is your number one guy here in the Schumacher Special, the Ferrari of Greg Jennings, not the Greg Jennings from the Green Bay Packers, but another Greg Jennings, someone who is Greg and someone who is Jennings, supporting the Ferrari symbol, which obviously, ladies and gentlemen, let's be honest about it, Ferrari is kind of like the Dallas Cowboys. You were something really special back in the day, and for some reason you have it in your mind that you're supposed to win championships, but you just, for some reason, can't. No matter how many of your loyal fans believe that you can and that you should. But anyways, Greg Jennings, first overall here in qualifying in the Ferrari machine. Illuminati 500, that's a really good saying. Greg Jennings, apparently from Canada. I think that explains a lot of what's wrong here in this whole entire situation. But, so Greg Jennings, Rami Kilyu, which he's driving the Red Bull car. Obviously, there's a lot of situations there. Hazy Ozzy, does he smoke marijuana or pot, as they call it? And then you have another Canadian. God, there's no Americans. You don't get to an American until the 8th position. This is such a ripoff. Why are we here? I hope that these little flags are just something that they picked. Because if this game is this international and this sport is that international, I feel sorry for the rest of the world. That's like, thinking you're, laying down at night with a really hot chick, and then you come to America and you see these big-ass titties and ass and nice face, and you just like, wow, I was laying next to something subpar. That's kind of what all of the fans of F1 are doing when they're out here and watching it and enjoying it. It is so subpar, but once you get to America and you see this thing called a sprint car go around the track, it's like that hot girl with the big old titties and all that. You instantly become hard, and you're like, wow, this is racing. This is entertainment. But anyways, I think we are getting closer to race time here at the Rothschild 500, sponsored by the Bilderberg Group and brought to you by Illuminati. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we do have a bunch of teams here in this situation. Let me go down the list, the teams that are involved today in this broadcast. You have Red Bull Racing, obviously the ginseng industry in China probably have created that car. Mercedes, which is an interesting situation. Of course, Lewis Hamilton's a better driver than Verstappen. Oh, we're going green. Oh, shit. I think they're lining up. I think we're getting ready to go green. 35 laps, and they're off. And down the stretch they come. And this Greg Jennings has already took off to an instant lead over the Red Bull car. And the Red Bull and the Ferraris are taking off. They are high on plenty of things, I guarantee it. I guarantee. You have this pretty little Alpha car sitting here in third. It's a different look. We're not used to seeing it, but look at the way it looks. Yeah, we got the Lake of the Ozark hot laps up. I promise you, we got Lake of Ozark hot laps up, but it's hot laps. Obviously, hot laps are way more entertaining than any Formula One race could ever be. Justin Sanders is out onto the track. But opening lap here at the Canadian Grand Prix for the Mushroom Cup. And we see Salesforce, Greg Jennings still out in front leading this thing as they work into another... actually, this is the big hairpin at the final corner, technically, of this race. And as you see, we have a little bit of an issue right there. Who is that just spun out? We got somebody who just lost a lot of ground. Looks like the guy in the Williams car. And now this is all kind of interesting here. You have Kevin Woody in the background, that red Ferrari machine closing in. You have the Alfa car in the frame. You also have that Alfa Romeo car back there riding dirty. We know what that means. He's definitely riding dirty. I'll tell you what. Unfortunately, Justin Sanders 23rd in hot laps. 23rd in hot laps. So for those who are keeping up with the Justin Sanders situation, that's definitely not the way you want to start your evening. But back here in elitist world, we're riding here with this Williams car, working down into another dog leg down here. This is kind of the back straightaway of this facility. Good little kink there, but loses the rear end, and that's not gonna cut the cookie. We will go back here and ride just a little bit with Kevin Woody, where we're staying here tonight, and he's watching a hell of a battle between the Alfa and Romeo car, but it's not Alfa, it's Alfa and Alpha Tori or some bullshit like that, like a Taurus. It's Toxic Zero and the 83 go ham. And the Ferrari's got a front row seat to this. He's trying to get some position entering here on this, probably the sharpest dog leg of this entire circuit. And that is technically the final two corners right there. So we got just a little bit of a kind of a sweeping dog leg that goes into a decently sized right-hander. Hairpin there coming up. Oh, Woody almost goes around. We cannot watch this any longer, I don't think. Let's see, can he make up ground here? He's probably going to overdrive it. Oh, of course. Of course, Woody just losing control of his race car, just like it's the Chili Bowl in 2023, I swear. Just like it. So this is the Alpha car here. Alpha Tori, or Torah. I don't know. Depends on which nation you're representing and with which underground warfare has a bunch of money in your race car. Then you got the Alfa Romeo car. This is running 8th. 7th, the Williams car. Oh, we got a little bit of a battle here for the 5th spot. 5th spot on the line. You got the Aero car and this, that's the Alpine. Sorry, Aero, Alpine, and the Red Bull car going at it. We got us a little bit of side-by-side duo down here into this final dog leg. Oh, and the Red Bull car with the overtake. This, oh, nope, wait. The Williams car falls back. Actually, this Williams car is on the move. This Alamo Junior. That's how, like an Italian tries to say the name correctly. Can't do it. Alamonza Junior. Anyway, American racing heroes. Definitely better than any of these foreigners. But at the same time, this guy up front, there's a little bit of a battle. We only got about 5 tenths. So this is your leader, Greg Jennings. This is the same Greg Jennings from the Green Bay Packers. And he is running this Ferrari better than this Ferrari team has ever seen a car run. You got the Mercedes car right behind him, and then Ramy will kill you here in the Red Bull car. And they got about 4 tenths over your 4th place car in that, I believe that is that Alpha Tori or Torah, whichever one. Oh, we got a caution here in this sector. Somebody's going around. We got an issue. This is riding in the 2nd spot on the speedway. I wonder if I could do like a little bit of a like an accent. I can't do it. I can't fake an accent. I can't fake an accent. I could do like maybe a horrible commentator like show intro person. But I don't know if I could go down there to blah, blah, blah. I can't sound like I had a dick up my ass my entire life. So I'm sorry I suck on the UK voice accent. I'm sorry, I cannot do that, but that is definitely a dick accent situation. So the Ferrari car Greg Jennings holding a very smooth line. We're riding here with the Mercedes car, and we could actually get a little bit better of a view riding here in the third spot with the Red Bull Racing team. And honestly, this guy right here, this Nick right here, you know what I wanted to say. This Nick right here in this Alfa Torah car, he is closing in. And these 4 cars right now have a 4-second gap over your 5th place car. Your 5th place car is way back here. So 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st right here leading the field. We're coming up to the final this is a little dog leg. Let's see if we can give you a decent description of this racetrack. So this is the final 2 little dog leg corners. I don't know why there's like 4 dog legs. So here we come off the final corner. You get you a little bit of a straightaway. Then you get the start-finish line, a little bit of a 3 left, and then I'll say a 2 right and a 2. Oh, we got an overtake for the lead. Oh my God, an overtake for the lead. We have never seen this in Formula One racing in forever. This is insane. I go, hold on, we got to throw the damn. Greg Jennings. Oh my God, the Green Bay Packers are going to trade your ass. I think he's already went to the Jets, but we just saw an overtake for the lead, ladies and gentlemen. Like this never happens. This never happens. You do not pass in Formula One. You ride in a straight line after the first 2 corners for 4 hours straight, and people pay thousands of dollars to see it for some damn reason. And I don't understand it. I don't understand it. White people problems. White people problems is how I'm going to hash this thing up. Now this Hazy Aussie, I've been keeping an eye out on him in this Alfa Torah car. They are gapped pretty evenly here. Oh, he went to the Vikings. I'm sorry about that. I thought Greg Jennings went to the Jets to join Aaron Rodgers. But anyway, this is the big gap between 5th and 4th. We're talking about 5-second gap here. But these top 3, they are going at it here. This Red Bull, Ferrari, Mercedes battle with this Alfa Torah car in the background. Oh, a little bit of contact there. What are they doing, Jim? Well, it looks like the old Red Bull car is trying to get a little bit of a line here on the old Ferrari. Are they ever going to pass? I mean, we saw one. We did see an overtake for the lead. So obviously, when people say real life is not like video games, that's what they mean when it comes to Formula One. Because in real life, you don't pass, and in games in Formula One, you do pass. So in this instance, I'm going to give the thumbs up to the video game version of F1 because it's portraying a falsified reality. This is not what you would find in the real world. At all, period. At all fucking period. This is ridiculous. So, your leader's starting to stretch on out here, and no pun intended to the BBC comments earlier, but your leader is starting to stretch on out. Oh, God, I can't even say it now. I'm just thinking of big, anyway. Sorry, I'm not thinking of Kevin Woody, but that's a whole nother subject. Starting to stretch this thing out. Crossing the line here. We are down 7 laps. We are on the 8th circuit here at the Canadian Grand Prix in Montreal, Canada. Anyway, I don't even know if it's Montreal. I just like saying it. Montreal. And no, I'm not smoking marijuana or pot, as the negative people say. Oh, we just had us a 3-second penalty assessed. The stewards have came down and rained their fucking power down on this Red Bull guy. They told him, no more energy drinks, buddy. You're getting you a 3-second penalty for fucking, hyping up and jacking up on this shit. There is no damn way you're going to continuously put ginseng, caffeine, and all these horrible vitamins that are synthetically blended into your body. Man Santos these nuts. 3-second penalty handed down by the stewards to this Ramy Kill You guy in the Red Bull car. Oh, I'm so fucking offended. So fucking offended by this Red Bull guy, I swear. He may need some Victory Fuel. I guarantee if that car was sponsored by Victory Fuel, he wouldn't have been docked 3 seconds. We had multiple penalties though, by the way. Toxic Zero just got another 3-second penalty. All these little dots apparently on your screen off here to the left next to the characters. Hold on, let's see. Detail, position change. Your leaders went up 3 spots, but I was just trying to show you how these little white black boxes on these people are penalties. So everyone with the white black box is being assessed a penalty. And the only reason I'm saying that is because this Ramy Kill You guy has one, and I just saw it say 3-second penalty. Highway Warrior just received a 3-second penalty. Like half the field has received a 3-second penalty. Obviously, if this Ramy Kill You guy was a decent individual, unlike any of the drivers on the actual Red Bull team, he would pull off to the side and let these guys race. But he's obviously on the Red Bull team, so he's a douchebag just like that Verstappen guy. So he's going to sit there and ruin this guy's race in this Alpha Tauri car or whatever. And he's going to block him, and he's going to hold him up. Even though at the end of this race, that Ramy Kill You guy is going to finish 3 seconds behind wherever he runs. So this Red Bull guy, in traditional Red Bull values, is only here to just destroy this Ramy Kill You, or this Hazel Aussie guy's race. That's all he's doing right now. Look at him block, take the inside position into a damn sweeping corner so that he can't even properly let him by. This Ramy Kill You guy is an absolute fucking cunt. And that is what you find in Formula One. A bunch of rich prick motherfuckers. And when I say rich, I ain't talking about millions. Oh, I ain't talking about millions. I'm talking about I ain't even talking about Bill Gates money. I'm talking about the real money. I'm talking about some BlackRock, some Carlyle groups. I'm talking about some real money. And these people who drive these cars in F1, they all got that real money. Or they went into the back room and did some Epstein shit to get into the driver's seat. We all know it's true. We all know it's true. But anyway, this Ramy Kill You guy is being a complete dick. Complete dick. Yeah, yacht money. Living Missouri outdoor just said it. Yacht money. All right, now if he lets he should be letting him by. Wait, we got a caution on the speedway. What the fuck? They have cautions in F1? It's a full course caution here at the Canadian Grand Prix. Somebody in the comment section just said the black nobility. Y'all people have been studying way too good. Somebody just said, Chaz, you are a god. Well, back to that black nobility. So we have a full course caution, and somebody just passed for the lead, or what? Something's happened. Okay, now we're back to green. So they don't do a caution. I guess they just do a touch me and let me help you thing. Well, back to Epstein. But regardless, we're back under green flag conditions, and this is a battle for the lead right now. And this Greg Jennings is all over this bitch like a defender on Sunday. Can't get much separation like the old Greg Jennings. But he's trying some tricky dicky shit right here. He's trying to get a little inside. This guy, this Mercedes-Benz driver, or Mercedes-Benz driver, is being a cunt. So he's got the DRS, and he just took that DRS and took the lead with it. So he got another pass for the lead. That's 2 passes for the motherfucking league in one race. This is definitely not like the real world. Not at all. Now that DRS is kind of like NOS buttons, but it's with the wing on the car. It's like a drag, because obviously in aerodynamics, drag can be good for downforce, but it can also be bad for speed and ability. So when that DRS thing comes on, it puts the wing down. It's a drag reduction system. Less drag equals more speed, because these cars are really badass. Of course, they're not as badass as sprint cars. Sprint cars are the Formula 1 on dirt, just entertaining. I know that most people don't know what that means in Formula 1. If you're watching this, you don't know what entertaining motorsports actually means. But regardless, somebody said they're the commissioner of this league. Well, I'm sorry for you. You are the commissioner of a league that runs Formula fucking 1. That's honestly, they teach you in the United States, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, you don't say it at all. And, I was rebellious as a kid, so fuck this Formula 1 shit. I can't stand it. I can't believe that it's got anything, any kind of recognition as a professional motorsport in this world. There is no rightful way to select the drivers. It is all based on nepotism and monarchy. And all the drivers are only good because of their race cars being good. It's not like Lewis Hamilton all of a sudden sucked. It's that his car all of a sudden didn't keep up with the other vehicles. It's so sad that we judge some of these drivers as superstar drivers when none of them are actually making the fucking difference with the ability or results on the racetrack. Any one of these Formula 1 drivers would jump into a dirt sprint car and instantly become a fucking lap machine. They would be a bum. Absolutely pathetic that this is considered the top. Yeah, exactly. Can you pass me the gray fucking poupon? The only poupon that they want to know about is in the Saudi Arabian kingdom with the old girls that they pay a bunch to poop on anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's the poupon that they want. They don't want no gray poupon. They want some dark brown poupon. Just like that damn Red Bull car put some poupon on that damn Williams machine. Did you see that shit? Hold on. Is there an instant replay button? They are going at it. They are pouponing on one another into these corners. Look at this shit. Literally poupon shit, you know what I'm saying? Little loose on the back end there. Oh, well, if you got a little loose on the back end there, I'm sure they don't want to be pooped on. I'm sure that they would love constipation. And that Red Bull car is starting to show how illegal it actually is. It's starting to pull away from that Williams machine. And then you still got the old hazy Aussie back here deep in the field. Now, I do want to give a little bit of a shout to the Alfa Romeo car. This is the Italian mobster team, by the way. The Hemi 112006. Thanks for having such an amazing fucking name. That's just awesome. But he's got the DRS on right now, and he's running people down. He's using it as much as he can. He is coming down. He's up 14 positions right now. So this is your big mover of the field. And he has caught your top 5 vehicles as we work into the hairpin. And to the inside he goes. He's making moves. This Alfa Romeo Italian mobster bitch is out here cutting and a dicing through this field. No pun intended to the people that they have killed throughout the years. But he is cutting and a dicing throughout this field up into the 4th position. Up 15 spots in this event. He's got DRS going right now. Can he use it before he gets... He's got another shot at it. Right here, he's going to be able to pull in this Mercedes to the inside for the overtake into the opening dog leg. He's got to get to the inside off the corner. Got to get to the inside to be able to get down the straightaway. He is got there. He is there. The Italian mob is coming to the inside of Williams. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Williams must have DRS. We got to check that. The Williams car must have DRS or something right there to be able to pull around that Alfa Romeo car. It just, I mean, the Romeo car had the drive off the corner. I mean, he had it. He had the drive off the fucking corner. That was bullshit. This game is cheating. Oh, look at the inside. Hold on. Hold on. And, oh, the overtake has been done into the dog leg. We got, hold on, for the record, I hate saying a dog leg over and over, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4 dog legs. Some people are calling it a chicane now. I'm sorry, dog leg these nuts. It's all dog legs to me because kitty cats don't exist. Anyway, up to the third spot, so up 16 positions in this race is this Alfa Romeo Italian mobster machine. And he is chopping down on this Red Bull machine. This must be a phenom coming. He is coming through the field. There is no holds barred in this son of a bitch. Look at him just outbreak him. Wow. Literally made up 3 or 4 car lengths on the entry to that corner. This guy might be halfway decent. He can maybe keep up with me in sim racing. Although I don't play it a lot, I'm that much better. I'm like Kyle Larson. I don't have to play. I just jump on it and go better than anybody that's tried it their whole life. Hurry up, I need to drink the milk. Oh, somebody said it. We are going to be doing some World of Outlaw sprint car or late model racing here in a little bit, so stay tuned. We are going to watch this all-star race. They're in qualifying right now. But if you do want to race some sprint car stuff, we will be on here just a little bit later. We are coming up. I think we are coming up. Oh, wow. Oh, a little loose here for the Alfa Romeo machine. He's got the DRS making up for his mistake he just made, trying to do something here. He is making up ground. As we come into the final chicane, we'll start using other literature to appease the black man of the house. But this guy is just going to blow right by this fucking Red Bull car and move up into the second spot. So up 17 positions here for the Italian mobsters. I want to toss you me money for this. Well, you can send super chats or something. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Can you send super chats on there? I think you could. You might be able to send super chats. I'm not sure. But there could be a super chat option. I'd have to check it myself because I'm not sure. If you do want to support the page and all that, yeah, in the chat, you got a super chat. You can join the membership. Oh, wow, I just said membership. Or, here, I'll do this for you. I mean, we got PayPal, Venmo. It's at Dirt Track Chaz. So, Dirt Track CHAZ. As this Hemi guy, he's got a lot of ground to make up. He is sitting here in second, but he has a 2.6 second interval to make up to Greg Jennings. So this is going to be a little bit more difficult than it looks like as we ride with him around the final 2 right left-handers. And he's got 2.5. He's made up 2 tenths. And he definitely has the time. To make it up. Let me see here. .6. So Greg Jennings is he's doing a pretty good job. We'll go ahead and ride a little bit with Greg as he has been smooth. He was your pole sitter for this race. So we'll go ahead and put some links in the description or in the chat for if you want to support. Obviously, there are super chats that you could do, but there's also other avenues and ways that you could support the channel here. Obviously, we do content around dirt track racing mainly. This was just kind of a situation to where we were thinking, hey, why not? Why not try and do this little live deal since we're watching the All-Star Circuit of Champions race, and they're probably going to be over a little bit earlier before this one is. Oh, we're in pit stops now. Oh, we got us a live fucking pit stop. I don't want to miss this shit. Because they go, here's their pit stops. It's like, we move, and then we're done. Look at that shit. Wow. Unbelievable. Pits are in and out, over and done with. Great stop by the Alfa Romeo team as they return to the racetrack into 1 and 2. And they, amazing game there for the Italian Mafia. Amazing game. So Greg Jennings, he's going to have to take this pit stop eventually. He is going to have to take this pit stop eventually. Will he do it this time by? He is going to have the opportunity to do it, as he has about a 16 and a half second advantage over your second place car. And yes, he takes the option to hit pit lane. The Ferrari Ray-Ban car goes down in the pit lane to get, oh, fourth. You can't even talk about the pit stop, and it's fucking done. What the hell is that shit all about? Come on. And NASCAR wants to get closer to F1. Kiss my white ass. Back onto the track. The gap here is going to be very interesting. Oh! Oh, and it was a big mistake by Greg Jennings to wait that long to take his pit, because now he is behind both the Mercedes and the Italian Mafia machine. So now Hemi here has a plus 18 in this race and has a 1.3 second advantage over the second place car of the Mercedes vehicle, because I'm not saying your fucking name. You need to fix your damn PlayStation tag. The hell's wrong with you people? Greg Jennings sits in third, and Rami Kilyu, as well as Hazy Ozzy, rounds out the top five. Toxic Zero sitting in sixth. As we got just 15 more circuits to go. Seventh in the Haas machine is Kevin Williams of Alamo, is sitting in eighth. Ninth right now, you got the other Red Bull team car of Highway Warrior. The Alfa Tauri car of AD3 sits in 10th, rounding out your top 10. Currently sitting in the 11th position is the Aston Martin machine of JJ Knotts. 12th, the Ferrari teammate machine of Kevin Woody. The Aero or Alpha, or no, that's Alpine machine sits in 13th. A Bite or Black Chrysler GSXR. I can't do it. The Alfa Romeo car of Elite 3, Riley Bick, fits in 14th. 15th, the other Mercedes machine of the Zoo T22. 16th, as they battle just a little bit. 16th, though, currently sitting the Williams machine of Isaaco or something like that. 17th, you have this machine, which I forgot the name of this builder. I forgot it. What is the name of this one? I don't keep up with these jack wagons. And freaking... I did think that this was the coolest looking car, though. I can't believe I forgot it. This is the coolest looking car in the game. McLaren, even though they can't do well in the Indy 500, McLaren Dastra sits in 17th, 18th, is off the speedway in the pitting lane. And then you have the other McLaren here of Ski to Bike as well, and back up to the number one spot. Now, the interesting thing, Greg Jennings has overtook the Mercedes machine, so moved the Ferrari up into the second position on the speedway. But the interesting thing that I did point out just a little bit earlier to you is these little white black boxes. These are indicators that the driver driving does have a penalty. Most of the penalties have been sitting at a 3-second penalty margin, and that would mean that even if Hemi wins by 2 seconds, he would still win the race by 1 second. So it's very important for Hemi in the Alfa Romeo machine to win this race by more than a 3-second interval to officially be declared the winner of the event. So it's going to be really hard here because Greg Jennings has a little bit pressure of a tread on his tires, and Hemi has not necessarily been extremely faster than Greg Jennings. Of course, Hemi did come 18 spots up in this field, so he's definitely got the speed. But Greg Jennings with a little bit fresher tire, trying to hold to within a 3-second gap from your leader. This is going to be something to watch for as we are closing in on just 10 more seconds or circuits to go. We are 12 circuits remaining, 22 laps in the books. We are currently in the midst of 23, and Hemi still sits at that 2.1 second interval. You know, this interval has been floating at the 2-second gap, and Hemi has got to get up there and make this a little bit more impressive. Another driver to keep an eye out on is that Hazy Aussie in the AlphaTauri car. He is the only other driver in the field outside of the McLaren at the very back of the pack to not have a penalty on their name. So things are going to shake up a lot on the finishing position. Obviously, the one that is a little bit more apparent to be able to tell what's going to happen. Obviously, well, let me back up. 4th place in the Red Bull there, that Rami Killiu has a 5-second advantage, I believe. No, they do not. These two cars, the Red Bull and the AlphaTauri, is 5 seconds behind the top 3, more so being the 3rd place car, McLaren. So no matter if Hazy Aussie just finishes in the position that he is right now, he may beat Rami Killiu, but there's still a 5-second gap between them and the Mercedes in 3rd. Now this back up here to this lead, you see your leader in the Alfa Romeo car, Hemi here. He has started to stretch out that lead, a 2.7 second advantage over the Ferrari. So Hemi starting to lay down some very good laps here as we are closing in on just 10 circuits remaining. A little bit of a contact scenario right there, a bit of a caution there in sector 2 of the facility. So this is interesting. 2.7 seconds is the interval right now between the Alfa Romeo of Hemi and the Ferrari of Greg Jennings. Greg Jennings cannot allow that interval to cross over into the 3-second category. 3 seconds is the current penalty on Hemi in the Alfa Romeo car. So if he's able to eclipse that and beat him by more than 3 seconds, he will be the winner. If he's not able to do that, then Greg Jennings will be dubbed your winner of this event. So this is something to keep an eye out on. Coming around to complete lap 24, and we are going to have just 10 more circuits remaining this time by. I don't know how it is to watch a Formula 1 race and hear an American actually announce a event, but this is how it goes when you don't have, kind of like weird ass, over the border, BDSM type of announcers for your broadcast personnel who don't have some kind of weird UK accent and don't really know how to speak English. I don't know what the hell's wrong with them people. They're like 400 years going in the back times. So anyway, this interval just now crossed the 3-second gap between Greg Jennings and Hemi. So right now, if the race was to end, Hemi right here in this Alfa Romeo car would officially be your winner. But there's still a lot of the race to go. The gap is increasing. Obviously, this Hemi is just on another damn level. You must have a Hemi under the damn hood. You know what I'm saying? Shifting fucking 8 gears like a dumbass. But anyway, Code for it in 11.851. This race is pretty much getting locked or wrapped up. You do have Greg Jennings that just closed into a just closed the gap just a little bit, but it has stretched out now back to a 3.2. It was down to a 3.0. But this Alfa Romeo is just a hunting buddy. He is not being challenged. He's not being any way, which way or the other. He is not being challenged at all. This fucking Alfa Romeo must have some blood in the gas tank, because he is humping on this thing like a corpse. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what they are all about. No, I'm just playing. I don't want to disrespect. Apparently we got some good Justin Sanders news. I'm over here trying to do two things at once. Looks like Justin Sanders has instantly went to the top of the board, so the Chaz's prediction that Justin Sanders is going to win his first night out is looking damn good in the All-Star Circuit of Champions. All-Star Circuit of Champions, for those of you who don't know who is who in the dirt track racing world, All-Star Circuit of Champions is kind of like the F2 or F3 division of the sprint car racing industry. And sprint car racing is the Formula One of dirt track racing. It is the fastest thing on dirt, but unlike Formula One on asphalt, Formula One on dirt, called sprint cars, is actually exciting and enjoyable to watch. And unfortunately, the only thing that's going to be fun in this broadcast is pit stops. So we're waiting here to see what's going to happen here on these second segments of pitting. And you see the Ferrari into his pit stop. The Mercedes into his. Ferrari takes off. And we got, contact! Almost contact. If this was real life, that would have ran into one another. Holy shit. Oh my God. The table has turned, ladies and gentlemen. All three cars come out under a blanket. Holy shitscombockers. Oh my God. Oh, they are all caught up to the safety car. Full course caution. And things have changed. Everybody now has a little ticker on their name. Everybody has incurred a penalty on the racing surface. So this has now become an even horse race, ladies and gentlemen. As laps have clicked on by, we'll do a full field rundown for you right now. Greg Jennings in the Ferrari machine leading the pack. Hemi in second in the Alfa Romeo car. Third, the Mercedes. Fourth, the Red Bull machine. Fifth, the Alfa Tauri car. Sixth is Haas. Seventh, the Alfa Romeo teammate. Eighth, the Williams machine. Ninth, the Red Bull teammate. 10th, the Alfa Tauri teammate of 83. 11th is Kevin Woody in the Ferrari machine. He needs to catch up to the rest of the pack as he has fallen back a lot. You get back here to the Alpine team in 12th. A pair of Aston Martins bringing up the back of the field. No surprise there. Very expensive repair bills on those vehicles. The 15th machine. Dang, what is this again? Oh, yeah, McLaren in the 15th position. 16th is the other Mercedes vehicle of Zuti. And 17th, the other piece of junk McLaren machine back at the back of the field. This is exactly what happened when they tried to qualify for the Indianapolis 500. Completely overrated. But anyways, full course caution here, and the pace car did not pull off the speedway, so it looks like we may get another lap of pace. So everybody's going to get a chance to catch up here, and it's going to be very interesting. This is going to change the entire dynamic of the field. You know what happens in NASCAR? This is why I have competition caution, which feels like that's what this kind of is. There's always going to be some kind of wreck. Always going to be some kind of crazy thing happen on these restarts. People are going to be taking chances. And it's going to be very, very interesting. For some reason, not everybody is stacking up. We still have some stragglers back here. I don't know if they got COVID or what, but clear it out, guys. Catch up. As the field does go to stack on up out here, you got plenty of guys, 10th and 11th, still freaking a half track back under this full course caution. I don't understand what some of these drivers are doing. They're really just that far off. But I'll tell you what, here in this Alfa Tauri car, Tauri, how you say it? Alfa Tauri car is the only vehicle without a penalty. The only vehicle without a penalty. So if he can withstand to be within the top three here before this is over, he's going to pick up the win, I do believe. He is the only one without a red or a black-white penalty bar on his car. And it looks like they may have 6 laps to go when they go back to green. We'll see if the pace car ducks on off.
Are you interested in a live action, an interview as I race?
What is going on right now? What is this?
It's just a safety car.
Okay, what does that mean?
It's a caution flag.
By the way, Justin Sanders qualified number 1 overall.
Of course.
Outside of Kofoid, everybody.
Yeah, of course he did,
smack
dude.
their fucking face in.
Dude, come on.
Fucking dumbass PA people.
This is a safety car, and he has a drive-through penalty.
What are all these little blocks?
Yeah, it's a penalty of some sort.
Right.
Yeah.
So if this hazy Aussie can stay right there in 4th,
he's in real good position.
He's in good position to win the race.
Real good position, yes.
Is that Hemi guy, the little young dude?
Really good.
Oh, okay, so really he got touched by Epstein. I got it.
He's real good.
So how long is this pit?
This safety car session will be over.
Enough time to take a piss? It's another lap. I'm doing it. We're taking a piss, ladies and gentlemen. Tune in to the Flow Racing All-Star Circuit of Champions. Justin Sanders is waxing fast. We're using the restroom. Taking a piss, we put our PP out, and we are back to green down the front straightaway. Perfect timing here. Oh my God, the Ferrari car getting challenged to the outside by the Alfa Romeo. Oh, position on the outside, position on the inside. What is he going to do here? What is he about to do as they work down the, I would say back straightaway. I'm used to an oval. Not the case here. Into the chicane. The Ferrari car has position. And, oh, a little bit of a wiggle there for the Alfa Romeo machine. As now the Mercedes car of Xavier is going to look to the inside. And the Romeo car shoots up the racetrack. The Ferrari machine of Greg Jennings pulls away just by a little bit here in this event as the Alfa Romeo car of Hemi gets back into his groove. He is looking solid as we are coming around to just 4 more circuits around the racetrack. Hey, when it says lap 30, does that mean 5 to go, or is it lap 30? Who gives a shit? Maybe it'll say 1 to go and it'll get there. To me, this is coming around to 4 more circuits remaining around the racetrack. And it might be down, keep an eye out, for this 4th place running car of Hazy Ozzy. He does not have a penalty on the grid right now, so if he can be within 3 seconds of your leader, as Greg Jennings just had to go to the pits. Must have some kind of damage. The Ferrari driver, the pole sitter, the champion or race contender, looks like he did a pass-through penalty potentially. Not sure what happened there with Greg Jennings, but he is out of contention in this one. And yes, that looks like he did serve the penalty. So we may be seeing a bunch of other drivers serving the penalty, as Hazy Ozzy is the only driver on the circuit right now outside of Greg Jennings who just served his penalty to not have a penalty next to his name. So all of these drivers here, you see Hemi in the Alfa Romeo car, coming up on the McLaren machine to put it a lap down of Sky to Bike. This is getting very interesting as Hemi and I don't even want to say it, the Mercedes, sitting there in 1-2, but the 3rd place running in that AlphaTauri or whatever car is definitely within the 3-second interval of your leader. Looks like about a 2-second gap between your 3rd place running car and your leader. But it is closing up as that AlphaTauri car is... Hemi goes to the pits. Hemi goes to the pits for the pass-through. Things are happening here, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone going to the pass-through. Looks like a bunch of pass-through penalties or a 3-second penalty at the end of the race. So a bunch of people are choosing and opting to take that pass-through to remove that penalty. Oh, contact! After they get back out, attempting to get back onto the track. Contact for Hemi, your race dominator, really. Oh, my God. And everything is going insane right now. You got Justin Sanders, who just clicked off the quickest time at Lake of the Ozark in the Macquarie 39M like the Chaz said so. You people are ridiculous trying to doubt that Justin Sanders is the baddest son of a bull ring racer you've ever seen in your life, and you don't want to listen to the Chaz. That's fine. You don't want to listen to the Chaz, be a dumbass. That's fine. But this race for the lead is getting a little bit tempting here, as you got the lap car in there kind of messing things up. Leave it up to McLaren to do that. As we are in the caution sector here. And it is getting interesting for your lead. The leader still has a penalty to serve, so it... we got some action happening. Your Ferrari teammate of Greg Jennings trying to race up through this field. And Kevin Woody sitting there in the 10th position. As Hemi is in tow with Greg Jennings trying to make up all kinds of ground here. So you have your early race leading contenders of Greg Jennings and Hemi trying to fly through this field, and they just demolished, blew the damn doors off of Kevin Woody. As anyone in dirt track racing knows it's easy to do. He's in there crying now because he thinks I'm hating on him. I'm just telling the truth. Kevin Woody has won some races. 6 races in his life. And 3 of those are at the local go-kart facility. So Greg Jennings and Hemi now running 7th and 8th. Hemi has incurred another penalty, so his lucks of winning this race are completely out the window. As it looks like we are at 2 to go. 2 more laps to go. This is the 34th of the 35 circuits to make here at the Canadian Grand Prix with the Mushroom Cup. Hazy Ozzy looks like he may have this one in the bag. You got the Alfa Romeo teammate now looking to finish a little bit better than the teammate who has dominated this race. Greg Jennings up to 6th now. Hemi trying to make a little bit of a move on Highway Warrior. The team Red Bull car able to make a good pass there, pull away as they got a little loose right there. Another pass as Black Chrysler makes the move to get up into the 8th position. Now Greg Jennings making up some ground here, and he could potentially finish 2nd here as the 3 cars ahead of him have penalties. But it is looking good for Hazy Ozzy, as he is been clear penalties all race long. Coming around to the white flag, one more circuit around the racetrack. One more time around the Canadian Grand Prix. Your true race leader, we'll say, of the Mercedes of XAVGAB 0407. I did say 0, I did say 4, I did say 07. He does need to make up 1 second to potentially still win this with a 3-second penalty. He has 2 seconds over Hazy. Ramy Killiu still sitting in that 3rd spot all over Hazy. Greg Jennings trying to move up into the 5th position. Actually, Greg Jennings fell behind him. He's able to get around him, but penalty still. As we're working into the final time here at the deep end of the racetrack. The hairpin corner. Oh, gets a little loose. Up the racetrack he goes. But into the final chicane of the speedway. The Mercedes vehicle, Hazy running 2nd, getting challenged to the inside on your final time. And off of turn number 4, coming to the checkered flag, the Mercedes picks up the win unofficially. It looks like officially, and it already switched. Hazy Ozzy, the Alfa Tauri. The Mercedes falls to 2nd. Greg Jennings in the Ferrari makes a good decision to pit and ends up in 3rd. 4th, the Haas machine of Kevin. 5th, Hemi in the Alfa Romeo machine. 6th, Ramy Killiu. 7th goes to the Alpine machine. 8th to the other Alfa Romeo teammate of Toxic Zero. 9th to the Ferrari teammate of Kevin Woody. 10th, the Alfa Tauri machine of 83. Highway Warrior in 11th. 12th, the Aston Martin of Lead 3. 13th, the Williams machine of Alamo. 14th, the McLaren. And everyone else just don't matter. Everyone else just doesn't matter.
What's the most amount that we got? Do you recall?
It's like 45.
Dude, that's fucking lit, dude.
The driver of the day is Hemi. Why? Explain.
Because he passed the whole field like 3 times, that's why.
He ain't that great. He's better than this hair, though. So you see the podium awards taking place. 2 Canadians. And I don't even know what that flag... Is that Italian? No, that's not Italian. What is that? Damn, what is that? I can't believe I can't remember. I gotta get better on my geological politics. So smooth, steady, no penalties, picking up the win. As you see it, Hazy Ozzy picking up the W. XAV, Greg Jennings, your top 3, Kevin, Hemi, Rami. These names, y'all got to put them professionally. At least Greg Jennings is normal. I mean, Disastredly Daddy is funny, but all these other guys, what are they doing with their life? Even Kevin, Kev Wood, what the fuck is that? You think you're a Power Ranger or something? The fuck? But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, elapsed time a 57-minute race for the Mushroom Cup here at the Canadian Grand Prix. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. We'll put a Cash App in here in case you want to do some Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? Put some Cash App in here. Oh. It does take cash or Bitcoin. Just saying. But anyways, thanks for tuning in. We are going to tune into some flow racing action, I believe. And potentially some World of Outlaw racing here a little bit later.
If you want, you can do like the Chrome capture airplane on my TV with that flow if you can do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But anyways, thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of the night. We're going to watch the rest of this flow racing night in America. Bull crap with the All-Star Circuit of Champions. Justin Sanders is going to be your winner. I want to thank everyone for having me on here. It was enjoyable to talk shit about Formula One because that's all that they fucking deserve. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this is Chaz Thompson from Long Live the Chaz. Bringing you the Mushroom Cup from the Canadian Grand Prix live here on Facebook on Long Live the Chaz. Be sure to like the video, comment below, and subscribe. And we will catch you next time.